SNP spokesperson Chris Stephens.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. I think this statement will be judged on whether excuse me, it's pandering to the right wing of his own party or whether it actually addresses the needs of the economy, and I see them all cheering there. So can the Home Secretary answer a number of questions? Can he tell me of the dependent figures that he mentioned, the 120,000, how many of those dependents are children? Or is he suggesting that children should be going into work? What discussions did he have with the Health Secretary? Because he mentioned his discussions with the Department of Work and Pensions. What discussions has he had with the Health Secretary? Because the Home Office figures show that 143,990 health and care worker visas were granted in the year ending September this year. That's more than double than September next year, which demonstrates perhaps the real crisis and creating more barriers and red tape will have on the NHS and care sector. And finally, Madam Deputy Speaker, Professor Brian Bell, Chair of the Migration Advisory Committee, recently warned that limits in overseas care worker numbers could see a situation where lots of people won't get care. Does the Home Secretary recognise those remarks and recognise that his proposals may cause irrevocable harm to the care sector?
The point about dependence is an incredibly important one. And actually, if you listen carefully to the answer I gave to my right honourable friend, I made the point that we do not envisage a reduction in the number of people working in the care sector, but a reduction in the number of people that are coming with those workers, people, the vast majority of whom are not in work. And whether they are children or out-of-work adults, the simple truth of the matter is that that creates a burden on the British welfare system or the education system, on housing, on school places, on GPs, surgeries. So the offer that we are making is clear. We are supporting the health sector and the social care sector, but we are doing so in a way that minimises the additional pressure on communities. And the point that I would make is it is incredibly easy for us to say and do things that might superficially be viewed as generous. But the people who disproportionately carry the burden of the decisions that we make are those who are on the lower salaries, who are struggling to find housing, who are on waiting lists. And we should be conscious of their needs, and that is why we are being thoughtful and careful about the people that we are welcoming into our country.